Staying in the Valley, the pandemic has really affected many people in many different ways. So tonight, the Imperial Valley Justice and Equity Coalition partnered with several local nonprofits and proposed a payment plan to the Imperial Irrigation District for individuals who are unable to pay their utility bills right now. The IID agreed to this new plan. News 11's Gianella Giglino explains.
For many throughout this entire pandemic, they had to make the decision of whether or not to pay their utility bill or eat. But in December of 2020, amid an $11 million debt, the IID began shutting off the electricity to locals with overdue bills.
That wasn't equitable. That wasn't fair. That people who were impacted by COVID-19 had to have an opportunity to, one, be told that they're going to start shutting their power off, but not the next week, not the next day, but given time.
The coalition came up with a payment plan option, allowing locals to pay overdue bills through an 8 or 12-month period, depending on their current financial status. Reyes says if people have their power shut off, it affects them in many ways.
Well, sure, if you lose electricity in the home, they're running their classroom through Zoom. They're not going to have access to internet or anything else that they can actually have their classes. They're going to have to go somewhere else. So that's a huge impact if they're allowed to go somewhere else. Because they're too much, because they could be exposing themselves to infections of COVID. So
the IID printed out 4,000 flyers to get the word out to those who may not have social media.
Letting people believe that these programs are for them also. There's always a self-imposed barrier when you're talking about hard-to-reach and underserved communities, that they believe things aren't for them, that they're for other people. And we want to make sure that we deliver that message, because we are their best messengers.
So far, the program has reduced the IID debt by $1 million. For more information about this program, log on to our website, kyma.com. Reporting in El Centro, Gianella Giglino, News 11.